Hello and a warm welcome to my YouTube channel where I try to educate the viewers on technical analysis on stocks, indices, commodities, currencies, cryptos from an educational point of view. And before I start off, wishing everyone a very happy Akshaya Tritiya and Eid from whichever part of the world you are. And let's start. And what else to talk about today on an auspicious occasion like Akshaya Tritiya than to talk about gold. Now, gold charts. Let's have a look at the gold COMEX charts first before we go to the Indian MCX COMEX MCX charts on gold. Now, gold in the monthly chart we can watch out here is something of a rounding shaped structure which took place from 2011 high, from where it declined and gave a reversal all the way. This was the COVID spike which we saw. And in August 2020, it made a high. Again, a smallish dip. And again, now with the Russian Ukraine crisis, it again went on to push its way almost at that rate. So, this structure out here, which we see, is like a rounding bottom structure which took place. Now, subsequent to that, it's trying to make a miniature rounding bottom structure again. You can see it out here, a similar structure, but this is too small a rounding bottom compared to this one. This one lasted for a period of uh, approx 9 years from 2011 out here. This one is 2020 out here. So it's a lengthy period of a rounding bottom structure. Compared to that, this structure is not that big, compared to that. So we'll see some more sideways movement in gold before a positive breakout on the upside. Now, since this is a rounding bottom, this could be a cup formation which we are looking out here. The handle formation could be much longer. I feel, if this is the rounding bottom, if supposing it breaks out, this looks like a cup and handle. Or the other thing would be that this could prolong for a longer period of time. This could prolong a longer period of time all the way, in this zone out here where we could see prices, moving from here to here to here, back again to back in this zone, and then take off like this after that, a long duration which could last for a year, almost a year. This projection could be something like this also if the high which was made recently is not taken out, which was on uh, which is like 9, please. Yeah. So which was done at 2070 is not taken out, then we cannot rule out both these possibilities happening. Now, from an Ichimoku point of view, we can see that the baseline has never been broken since the 2019 breakout. July 2019, we've seen it constantly come and take in support in the monthly. This is the March 2021 low. This was the September 2021 low. Here we saw a steady consolidation before that spike with the Russian Ukrainian crisis which took place out here. So now this baseline is near $1,825. So since it's monthly, you give it 1800 to 1825 as a strong zone of support. Prices coming there would turn up. From a bullish angle, 1800 to 1825 should not be broken, and price should not sustain below it. If that were to happen, the next major support comes in at 1675, 1700, and then all the way down to 1600. So which would be the bigger handle which I was referring to, because this is 9 years. Don't expect the handle to be just a mere 1.5, 2 years. It could last for much longer time from that angle. Now, let's have a look at what the weekly is doing out here. So in the weekly, we can see, looks like kind of a double top took place, from the August 2020 high to the March 2022 high, this kind of move. Here too, we can see that, as per Ichimoku, that if the 1800, 1825 side support is broken, it would result in a sharp down move till 1675, 1700, 1600, like that, to complete the correction of that rounding bottom with the handle formation taking place. But right now, in the weekly, we are seeing a fantastic bounce, a hammer, just Tuesday today. So let's not get into the candle confirmation, but definitely uh, good Ichimoku support area, which is seeing a bounce, if not a reversal, but definitely a bounce like structure. Now let's have a look at what the daily is doing for us on this occasion of Akshaya Tritiya, auspicious occasion. Here you've seen a bullish harmonic Gartley formation taking place with a hammer today. This this Gartley formation in the harmonic Gartley formation in the daily is going to be valid till it is above 1825. 1825 becomes a very crucial level going forward in all the three time frames for us. Now, even from a bounce perspective, if we see the Gartley as not something which will move towards a new high, the bounce is suggesting that it would face resistance at 1925 to 1975. So the first bounce would face a resistance at 1925, and the next one would be out here 1975. So bounce area, probably, a structure like this could also emerge in the pattern would come out like this, something which I would be looking at very keenly, with a one resistance out here and the next one sitting out here in gold. So if the bounce goes, it goes till there all the way, which would be looking like something like this, pull back, pull back, down like this. However, keep in mind that this could also initially dip down to this level of 1825, where anything below that, the pattern becomes invalid, and then try to do a recovery like this till here. Now you can see this particular line out here, a fantastic support line. You can see broken, broken, and now we saw this kind of move out here. Now that's the international convex gold view. But before I go to the Indian one, just a reminder to my viewers that the May webinars for harmonics, Ichimoku, and trading psychology risk management are open. They're coming up on the weekend webinars, and long sessions, detailed right from scratch, from basic. You don't need a background in the topic. We start from basic, we take it level by level, and each pattern, each structure, each trend identification, with lots and lots and loads of examples, interactive sessions, follow through guidance, video link to watch, revise, practice, strengthen your foundation, and then go ahead and become a better investor trader in that sense. So now let's go and look at what the MCX Gold is doing. MCX Gold also, uh, look at the beauty of the Ichimoku in the monthly, constantly holding on to the baseline, never broken the baseline right from 2018. You can see how well it has held on to this particular level and moved on with it. In the weekly also, we can see this fantastic support from where it did attempt a bounce in the end of March. And again today back to that level where it is trying to hold on to its move and try to push its way up from there in that structure with international, trying to be in line with international markets. In the daily, in the daily, it's got resistance around 51,500 to 52,000, and anything above that would be 53,500 would be the next line of major in. But first resistance in line with the international markets at 51,500 and at 52,000. In the case of downward move, which is in sync with the 1800 to 1825 for the US, the international comics. In the case of Indian rupees, we would be looking at 49,000 200 to 49 250. That level should not break. The 49,000 level is extremely crucial for gold bullish angle. If 49,000 gives way, then we are probably looking at all the way down to 46,500 to 40, 47, 46,500 would be a level I would be looking at in that case, which would again be in line with 1675 to $1,600. So all in all, expecting a medium term, short to medium term, in sense short term in gold would be a year, probably 6 months to a year, where I expect prices to be between the upside resistance at 1925, $1950, which is 52,000, 52,500, while support at 1800, 1825, which is 49,000. If we breach the downside level, then we go down to 1675, 1600 to 46,500, 47 in the case of INR. And if it breaks on the upside, which is that 2075 area for international markets and for INR, which is at 55,000, then we are looking at a minimum move of $200 to, in INR, I would be looking at 5,000 rupees on the upside move. But keep in mind, like I said, rounding bottom structure, which took in 9 years to make, will not usually does not give you that kind of breakout in such a small handle. The handle has to be equally time consuming going ahead. With that, wishing all our viewers again a happy Akshaya Tritiya and Eid. If you like this video, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to the channel. In the end, a disclaimer: this is not a trading investing advice on gold. Please do your research thoroughly before investing in gold. This is just an educational advice. Until then, happy investing, everyone. Bye bye.